What's going on, y'all? It's your main man 5, and I'm back with another banger for y'all. So this video wasn't planned or anything. I was just kind of going through making some new videos, and I came across something that kind of piqued the memory in my brain, so I'm checking it out. So if you ever seen the movie I Love You Man with Paul Rudd and Jason Segel, I used to love that movie when I was a kid, but I know in there they were going to like Rush concerts, and they basically bonded in their friendship over their love for the band Rush. And one of the songs that they were listening to in the movie was called Tom Sawyer. Now, obviously, as a little kid, I just remember I remember that sound, but you don't pay attention to lyrics like that when you're a kid. I know some people like to play that role. Like, I understood such and such song when I was 6 years old. You're lying. You're lying. You may have heard it, but to really understand and process what a song's themes are about, you're lying. So I came across this song, the music video popped up, and it wasn't planned, but I want to check it out. So today, for the very first time, I'm going to be listening to a Rush song, and I'm going to be checking out the music video for their song, Tom Sawyer. So I'm excited. This is about to be a nostalgia bomb for me. So let's get right into it. I don't got too much to say.
A Monday warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Though his mind is not for him, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events.
Ew. Ew.
What do you say about his company is what you say about society. Catch the mist, catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the drift. The world is love and life are deep. Maybe as his skies are wide. Today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you, and the space he invades, he gets by on you.
Them synthesizers are crazy. This music is insane. First of all, who the fuck is that on the drums, bro? That's the first. Look, I want y'all know what to do. Go down in the comments and give me some details about the band. Let me know who everybody is, what instruments they're playing, their contributions to the. Y'all know what I like to know. But who is that on the drums? They were the star of the show. The person on the drums were the star of the show for this one for me. Hold on 1 second. But it's like, just to get into, first of all, I love the use of classical synthesizers. I love the use of instrumentation to kind of give that adventurous theme that the songs are kind of, that adventurous theme that the song is kind of tying into. From what I remember of just, I'm going based off of like the character Tom Sawyer as a person. If I remember, that was the boy. He was like mischievous, but like adventurous. He was kind of like the live life by his own type of rules type of person. And I like the fact that they used the metaphor of that fictional character to be the basis of what they're describing in the song. I like the fact that they're really just describing the type of person that's open-minded, the type of person that, like I said, they may cause a little bit of trouble, but not in terms of being problematic, but they cause a rift in the status quo. The type of person that's unapologetically themselves, the type of person that's a free thinker, the type of person that doesn't get caught up in biases or can get swayed by what they're being told, whether by the government or if people try to contort and twist their mindset and understanding of religion to make you believe their own personal viewpoint. Because let's be honest, whether you're religious or not, there are a lot of people out there that will twist the themes of what the religion stands for to make it something to push a point or a narrative that they're trying to get across. There are a lot of people that misuse everything, and that unfortunately gives a lot of people a very bad taste when it comes to religion or when it comes to things of that nature. But I like the fact that they're using the character traits of a fictional character to draw the type of person that's living in this circumstance. The type of person that's just not afraid to be a disruptor. The type of person that's going to do what they want with who they want, live life the way they want, view things the way they want to. And, you know, that's off-putting to people who want to have control over the situation. But I just like the fact that that in itself can be played as a metaphor for like revolution. Because at the end of the day, as the decades have gone on, people become more and more cognizant of who they are as a person. People become more free. People become more open to expressing and experiencing life as who they naturally are, instead of living behind the veil of what it is that society wants you to be. I think today, specifically in this generation, like the last 20 years and moving forward have been the time frame where people are the most free to express themselves. They're the most free to put their opinions out there, especially nowadays with social media and the ability to give your opinion on everything, even when it's things that you probably shouldn't budge your opinion into. You have the right to do so. You know, it's your God-given right, and it's in the Constitution for you to be able to do so. Freedom of speech is a real thing. So in that way, this song is prophetic because it's describing what a whole future generation will become. The type of people that are gonna do what they want to do. The people that have loyalty to the people around them. The people that have a commitment to the foundation of their beliefs, even if it goes against everything. I think that was real dope. But what stood out is the instrumentation gave exactly that to reinforce it. It gave you that feeling of just first, it had a futuristic sound using synthesizers, some of the patterns that they were using, the guitar notes and riffs that he was playing. It all gave what it was like to be in like a Blade Runner type of situation where it's given like a dystopian, futuresque type of expression. Because back then in the 1900s. I'm not going to say like the specific decade because I don't know when this came out, but just the whole last century was focused on people trying to find their room to live as who they wanted to be, being able to vote or being able to have equal pays or whatever the causes were. They were setting the foundation to be able to do everything that we're allowed to do now. So we got to be grateful for the times that came before us. I just love the futuristic sounds that were in this song. But that drum player lost his fucking mind. So make sure y'all comment down below. Give me some descriptions on the band. And if you guys love Rush, make sure you give me some good recommendations of songs like this or even better ones that they have. As I said before, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can stay in tune every time we drop a banger like this one. I'm going to put the QR code to our Patreon right here. Shout out to all of our beautiful patrons for your continued support. It's because of all of you guys that we're able to continue to grow, expand, and make more quality content. It's opening up my palette to get more familiar with different types of music. And that's my favorite thing about doing it. But what I did want to say is, you know, something that's kind of been going on with this new schedule and the way that we revamped our Patreon. We do have a good schedule where all of these new videos will be out on our Patreon early and in full. So if you're impatient and you really just want to get into what it is you've been asking for, this is the way. Make sure you go check out the new tiers that we revamped over there. And as always, if you want us to do an album reaction to a Rush project, obviously I've never heard anything. Get this video to 1,000 likes. If we get 1,000 likes on a Rush video, I'll check out an album. I'll put out a poll and figure out what their best album is, and we'll go from there. But that's something we'll figure out in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I did not forget. As you know, we've been focusing on paying it forward. We're still a growing platform, but we're on the big road to 10,000 subscribers. Year one has been amazing, and we're so appreciative of everybody that joined the family and helped us get this far. We look forward to spreading more. So to all of our up-and-coming artists, whether you paint, draw, a musician, you make film, whatever it is you do, if you enjoy the way that we break down art on this channel and you have some personal stuff you like for us to check out, we keep our email in the description box down below. Make sure you reach out to us via email so we can figure out a way that we can support you guys, the way that we can pay it forward, the way that you've helped us grow. So, you know, I always say the best talent is on its way up. So make sure you reach out. But until next time, that's all I got. I go by the name of 5, and peace.
How does this go? You wanna know? You've never been here before. Go with the flow. We'll take it slow. No need to rush.